Thank you everyone for coming to the first workshop in the morning here. My name is Jackie. This is Adam. Will be your host for today. This is the workshop on benchmarking for robotic manipulation. So just want to give a very quick overview on why we're hosting this workshop and some of the thoughts that we want to be considering today. So one of the things is that benchmarking seems critical for a lot of learning-based fields, especially in manipulation these days, but seems to be a divisive topic. People have very diverse opinions on how we should do benchmarking, why we should do benchmarking. So with this workshop, we really wanted to bring together experts in manipulation, robot learning, embodied AI, sim to real, among many other fields, to really try to think about how should we do benchmarking, and what is the best way for the field to move forward in this area. So we wish to discuss common benchmarks, common metrics, maybe things that we can all agree upon, and perhaps also give constructive feedback to the benchmark that we already have today. Maybe something we can improve on, what are their ups and limitations, and how we can build better benchmarks moving forward. So here's just a long list of questions to sort of get your thoughts started on these topics. First question, do we actually need benchmarking in robot manipulation? Why not? When should researchers be disincentivized to benchmark? What's the role of simulators in benchmarking, or should we do all our benchmarks in the real world? There's been a lot of success in benchmarking and large data sets in areas outside of robots, robot manipulation. Can we replicate these successes in robotics as well? How do we standardize data sets when everybody has their own hardware setup, everybody has their own simulation setup, and get results that everybody can share with? What are some quantitative protocols the community can agree on? Which robotic tasks should be benchmarked and maybe should not be benchmarked? And finally, how do we incentivize researchers to benchmark their own learned models so we can all build upon each other's works?
Cool. Thanks, Jackie. As Jackie said, I'm Adam. I'm also one of the co-organizers here. We also have a third co-organizer in person, Sanjana, in the audience. So I'm just going to introduce our speakers for the day. So some are going to be remote, some are going to be in person. So we're going to have Dieter Fox from NVIDIA and the University of Washington. We're going to have Ruzbe from Meta. Abhinav, Ruzbe, how do I say your last name? Okay, Ruzbe Matagi from Meta AI. If I say people's first name only, it's to save myself embarrassment. Then we're going to have Abhinav Gupta from CMU, Maximo Roa from DLR German Aerospace Center, Fei Li from Stanford, and Lydia Kavraki from Rice. We're also going to have a debate panel, which we're all super excited about. It's going to be moderated by Chelsea Finn from Stanford, and you all can read, so maybe I don't need to read the names of everyone, but we're super excited for that as well. So just to quickly go through the schedule for the day, the talks are going to be more or less in the order that I just said. After the debate, we're going to have a break. The break is scheduled to be 20 minutes, but hopefully we're all having so much fun and the conversation is so spirited that maybe we run a little bit long as possible. So we'll try to keep things on track, but you know, who knows? And we should be finished around lunchtime, around 12:30. So